President Kennedy warmed the hearts of Americans in the 60s with his Fireside chats. The 2009 27th annual, the one and only Avia Wildflower Triathlon Fireside chats continue. With me, Rudy Garcia-Tolson. Rudy, a silver medalist in swimming in the Paralympic Games, and you tell me, gold medals. I mean, it's been unbelievable since you've been young.
Right. Yeah. You know, I've been doing triathlon since I was about 8 years old, and I've been swimming since I was about 6. So, you know, to me, sports is my life, and it's kind of what I do. So.
Great. Tell us about the effect. You know, I've met your parents before at the competitor awards banquet in San Diego at SeaWorld. Tell us about the place Bob Babbitt has played in your life.
To me, you know, Bob is like a dad. You know, he's always every race, he's always there. He's always helping me out. Not just me, he's helping everyone else out too. Which you know, the guy he's a funky dude. He's cool and he's hip and he's Bob. You know, you say Bob, everyone knows Bob. So I mean, say it again, and I'll say it again. You know, without Bob, none of I don't know if I'd be where I am today. And I know a lot of people can say the same thing too. So.
Yeah. Rick Kozlowski and Jeffrey Esikow, Bob Babbitt doing great things with the Challenged Athletes Foundation. Now, part of the strategy with getting into Ironman Hawaii is that you've got to complete a half. You've, under the direction of the great Norman Paul Huddle, right, has coached you, and you're ready to complete tomorrow's race, and then we'll see you in Kona in October. Tell us about tomorrow's race, specifically about the long course here at Wildflower, and how you look forward to what's going to go on in the Kona coast.
Well, with triathlons, my main goal right now is basically to do Ironman. Right here, and we're in Wildflower. This is the first step. So, you know, tomorrow, everyone tells me it's a hard race, it's a hard bike ride. So, you know, I'm ready for the challenge, and I've been waiting for the challenge. You know, so you know, Wildflower is step 1, and then step 2, I got a half Ironman in Hawaii at the end of the month, and then from there, hopefully going on to Kona. So, you know, with all the support I've been getting from everyone, it's been awesome, and it's, you know, it's thumbs up the whole way. So.
Great. All right, well, check out the website, challengedathletes.org. These athletes so worthy of emulation. Thank you very much for doing what you do. All right. For TricalTV, this is Eric Gilsenan. Chad Soileau with me. This man, like myself, went through a huge lifestyle change when he started becoming a multi-sport endurance athlete. Tell us about what's been going on over the last period of time and how you just hit bottom, and now, you know, you've done half Ironman, 70.3, you're going to do the long course at Wildflower tomorrow. What's going on? The metamorphosis, man.
Yeah, it has been quite a journey. I've lost 262 pounds. My race team that I kind of created for myself is Team 464, and that number means a whole lot to me. While it might not mean a lot to many people, 464 pounds was where I started my journey. And like a lot of guys that may start their journey in the triathlon, they start by immediately running and biking and swimming. Well, my journey started when I was able to bend over and tie my shoes, or when I was able to run from my house to the stop sign, which is about 200 feet away. So it's been a crazy journey, but I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I've really fell in love with the sport of triathlon, and I can't get enough. I did 20 triathlons last year. I did a marathon and a half marathon and a bunch of other little 5 and 10K races, and I still I couldn't get enough, and I still can't get enough. I love the sport. I love training, and it's just a very fun lifestyle. And the people in the triathlon community have just been some of the most amazing people that I've met in my life that I wouldn't have met otherwise, and it's just been it's been great.
Chad, talk about the release of bondage of the weight and eating and medicating with food and just having a terrible life, unfortunately, just because it just happened. And, you know, what can you tell viewers that maybe could spur them on to a lifestyle change, the proactive health?
I don't want to attribute my weight gain to anything. I mean, it was my own fault. And the main thing was I didn't moderate what I ate, and I ate way too much and didn't exercise, and that's a bad habit, and the end result is 464 pounds, which I wish upon no one. But I guess my awareness to obesity message that I want to get out to the world is you know, anything is possible. And it's been a great journey. Anything's possible if you just try.
Investing the time and trying a triathlon, tell us, return on investment. Everybody wants return on investment. They want dividend for their investment. Do you get a nice dividend and yield from your output?
Absolutely. The finish lines for every race, there's no drug on the planet that can compare to the it's almost like ecstasy, you know. You're running down the finishing chute and people are cheering for you, and I get overcome with emotions. I still do. I'm crying like a little girl with a skinned knee pretty much every race I go across the finish line, because I know in my heart 3 years ago I wouldn't have been able to do this. And I'm fortunate that the good Lord has looked down upon me and blessed me to be able to do the things that I'm doing today. And I still think that sometimes I'm going to wake up and it's all been a dream, but it's been a great dream if it is.
Well, that's a great story. The man above the rain here today said, "I'm not done with you yet, Chad." All right, this is the great Chad Soileau. We look forward to seeing him across the finish line. The finish line is what he mentioned, coming across that line, whether it's a first time or a pro, it's what brings us all together, the finish line.